Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rezero. I am Don Peppier, and this is the wonderful Rich Walker.
Hi there.
We have recently played some of the They Shall Not Pass DLC for Battlefield 1, and this is the new mode. It comes with it. This is Frontlines.
In case you didn't hear that, that was They Shall Not Pass. They shall not pass.
They Shall Not Pass? It's the French thing, Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas.
But yes, so I'm starting this by just quickly going through the new classes and looking at their new weapons.
Okay.
So each class gets a new basic weapon that it uses. So Medic gets a
marvelous,
nice like mid-range thing. Support gets this wonderful like rapid fire gun,
right.
And the new sniper is also fantastic.
And this is the new French army. Oui.
This is the French army. Oui.
Formidable.
Let's keep this up the whole video.
Okay. Yeah.
With their characteristic blue, and it really looks good on the battlefield as well. The blue, it's very.
Stands out.
It really does.
It sort of makes you wonder why they wore blue. Not such a good idea.
As a matter of pride, it's nice, but as a matter of everything else, it's not.
Because they're straight in with the ambitious Hail Mary shots from across the field.
Realising I haven't quite got the range I needed. This is my first time playing support actually in this new class.
God.
So, but yeah, instantly this is in the new map Sasson.
Yeah.
And it's part of the Frontlines game mode, which is it's even more of Battlefield's attempt to really mimic the ebb and flow, the kind of attrition that is war in the trench kind of warfare situation. So you can see at the top there, you've got 2 points on either side, and then a very similar kind of Dominion thing in the middle.
Conquest.
Sorry, Conquest.
Dominion's for honour, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting my my game titles mixed up.
Because it's a blend of Conquest and Rush, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you push them, see, we're being pushed back, we lost point B, which means we now go back to defend point A, and once we lose point A, we'll go back to our base, which we have 2 checkpoints in. These are telegraph poles.
All right.
So if we lose the telegraph pole, they destroy it, and nothing's good.
Right, yeah.
But if we get it, we can call an artillery strike onto enemies' positions.
Okay.
So
that's good.
So even at our base, we still need to go and kind of capture the point and have someone like attach it and dial an emergency telegram saying, "Help! We are being pushed back." So yes, it's a really strong. This is the first game of it we actually played during the kind of test out.
Yeah.
And we got pushed back entirely, so we only had 1 checkpoint in our base left, and then proceeded to push them back entirely into their base. So it's that really strong kind of momentum. Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I think it happens a lot in Battlefield as well. You see a lot of modes, if someone's winning, they can just steamroll you. It happens quite a lot. You'll see it a lot in the vanilla game modes. But this, I don't know, it kind of encourages you to rally. Because if you get pushed back to your 2 points, you just have to kill enough enemies that their battalion runs out, and then you can push back reinforcements.
Yeah. Well, the behemoths were introduced as well, weren't they, to kind of stop one team from completely steamrolling another team.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And we ended up losing a match of Frontlines because a behemoth got introduced.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
And we were doing really, really well. And eventually the behemoth just absolutely just came through and just ploughed. It's like, no, getting all my bases back. I'm going to destroy all your checkpoints.
Well,
That's it.
The new behemoth's a heavy tank, isn't it?
Yeah, like the Char-2C heavy tank.
Is it a proper big ass?
It's a big ass track tank.
Hunk of metal.
It really is.
Okay.
And it's mobile, which is it's not tied to you got the blimp obviously, which is kind of very slow moving in the sky, or Zeppelin. Sorry,
Zeppelin.
Not blimp.
Blimp makes it sound like
a bit more disposable.
Yeah.
And then you've got the the naval stuff that's tied to the sea line.
Yeah.
And you've got the train obviously, which is literally on tracks. So yeah, having a tank that's actually completely mobile and can kind of go anywhere, it's a real threat.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it more vulnerable, granted, because it's not just kind of lumbering away and edging its way through, and you can like put mines down and stuff, and that's kind of what we managed to do to take one out eventually.
Okay.
But it's still an absolutely terrifying force. So, even to the point where you can spawn in and die.
Oh man, I just love the look of this game, and I haven't played it nearly enough. I need to get back into it.
You know what really amazed me about this? It's just the level of destruction. Yeah. These new maps, again, I know a lot of Battlefield maps are kind of based around it, but this new map in particular is really strong. I think it has a really strong feel to it.
Absolutely.
So you can see the kind of line where we're being pushed back from, that red, that's kind of the central point there.
Okay.
And there's the maison down there as well, which is ended up so this is us right back at our base now. We've got points A and B, which you can see identified on the map behind me. They're the telegraph points. One of our allies has just kind of activated that, so what that's done is it's going to ping enemy locations up to them, and they're going to, a few of them will just die now. They're just going to get a rain of death coming in from our support. Good old French artillery. So yeah.
So you guys are the Blues, right? You're losing, are you?
Yeah, terribly.
Yeah. Okay.
The Germans are really pushing hard. Yeah.
Right.
But this is the game I was on about though, where we managed to push back real hard after they come in. I think it's because the bases and the maps are so kind of nicely designed for this that you can guard. You know, that you can lose the conquest bases, and the idea is that they're on a kind of level ground.
Right.
But then when you push back into your base, that is the last stand, and it really does make a very strong kind of like, come on guys, we can do this.
This looks kind of inherently balanced. It looks very fair, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's a totally fair assessment.
Yeah.
Because you can see they've got more than enough places to flank and kind of push on for us.
Yeah.
Because we're so compressed into this one area. It makes it easy for us to defend. Not easy for us to defend, but it gives us a fair whack.
No, absolutely. You always have a chance to kind of come back, and like you say, it's that tug of war momentum thing, ebb and flow.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're moving around with your squad as well, you know, if you realise they are pushing hard, you can kind of go around the back and try and you know, take out their front line or cut off their supplies. Their reinforcements coming from wherever they're spawning at. Yeah, it's a very satisfying way to play.
I'm down with this.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, this is what you know. What a lot of the modes again when they become sniper fests, they get a bit tiresome.
Yeah.
But this, just because again you have to be pushing forward, you can't just do things from range. Like, I'm at kind of mid-range here, granted. Yeah. But like I say before, I'm trying to stop them getting into the main battlefield and resupplying their front line. So.
Sure. Okay.
There's also a lot of nice little areas to kind of hide. I saw people hiding under the bridge, and then when people were dropping down, just going for the assassination thing.
Right.
And then when the vehicles come in, the whole situation changes again. But as you can see from that flashing icon at point A, we've once again called in artillery.
Right.
And so that tank is probably going to get messed up. There we go.
Nice.
Right on cue.
So how much did you play then? Did you get a good extensive...
Yeah, we had about 6 hours.
6 hours? Yeah. Okay, wow. So you got a proper feel
it's
for it.
It's real. I'm just on these 4 maps playing a mix of Conquest and the new Frontlines mode as well. So with the new maps, you do get the old game modes. And these game modes go over all 4 maps as well, Frontlines. Yeah. So it's nice to really see how that kind of works. And they're given a little bit of narrative treatment as well. Yeah. So they give you a little kind of background to the history when you're getting involved and all that kind of thing. So
look at you playing as a medic as well, doing like the proper reviving people like you're supposed to. That almost never happens online.
I don't understand though, because you're getting points for it, right?
Yeah,
why would you not? It's just,
I've just played a lot of matches with Dan, and he's been shouting, "What's the point in playing as a fucking medic if you don't revive people?"
We should get back in together, because then I'm pretty sure I can help you out with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I really enjoy playing the medic, especially because I gravitate to those kind of mid-distance guns. It makes sense.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And also, it just means you can heal yourself if no one else was doing it.
Yeah, no.
Just throw a pack down. It's like, I'll have this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see we've lost 1 point. They've managed to nuke the junction box, or whatever, the telegraph box. So now we're literally back. We're on the very last of our back foot. We've been pushed hard. But like I say, that just condenses your force even more to this 1 point. And so it becomes a proper all-out scramble.
Is that Westy down again, just as you revived him? Oh, no, it's not.
No,
it's someone else.
Okay. Someone else. So yeah, we've got more people coming into call, and the more artillery you can hide. And if you're defending this point, for the love of God, doing all you can.
Hey, that's pretty good. You got 7 kills in a round there.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? As a medic as well.
It's not bad.
Doing everything I can. And I just saw the enemies there coming in to try and get the last point, but they all die. The vehicle just steamrolls over them.
Stuff.
So that's us defending it pretty well. It's not frustrating either when you die, because you're straight back into the action at the point where the battle is in the situation.
That's good. I like that too.
Because I know a lot of the other modes you can kind of be running for a little while to get where you need to be. And then you just get pot shot from a sniper from across the map, and you think,
no, absolutely. Again, that appeals to me as an impatient player, just getting straight back in, just bashing the button. I want to get back in. I want to kill. Come on! Oh shit!
I did some good damage to him, and then he died and fell on top of a tank. But unfortunately, the horse got. I like that he killed by horse.
Yeah, wonderful. Do you find it was a bit overly chaotic, or was it a nice level of chaos?
I think it was a nice level of chaos. Yeah, it kind of reflected what I'd want from a battlefield objective-driven game as well.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
Much so we pushed them back. We killed all their reinforcements. So now they're giving us the chance to recapture the objectives and push back forward.
Oh man, so you're essentially starting from scratch.
Yeah, effectively. I mean, in start from scratch, you start at point C where you're both contesting. So it's not just that. So you've got the timer on there, 27 minutes.
Right.
We've got to push back hard.
Right. Yeah. Jeez.
So.
Oh right, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. So you start at C in the middle.
Yeah,
you've been pushed back to A. You got to start pushing back in the opposite direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
So that's not only we've got to take over their base as point A and B. We've also got to get A, B, C, D, E without losing any.
Wow, that's a bit of an uphill struggle.
It absolutely is. And the maps feel really well designed for that because they're pushing. There's definitely a kind of flow to them where you're pushing through the points and then you get like I say, like shepherded back into your own base and. It just seems to work really, really, really well. Like, there's a lot of thought going into this.
The trick is not to lose your 2 bases at the beginning.
Yeah, if you can help it.
Then you don't have it all to do at the end if you want to mount some sort of comeback. Although you got plenty of time, haven't you? It's doable, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But it also really highlights kind of what Frostbite can do with the engine because we've already lost this point. And we're going back through it, and now it's just destruction and chaos.
It's virtually flattened. Brilliant.
So it really gets us because in Conquest sometimes. Take a point, that point kind of stays there or whatever.
Yeah. There you go.
It's Westy again.
Yeah, Westy.
Helping him out.
Yeah, why not? I've heard he's quite good at these games.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, rumour has it.
Came top of the scoreboard quite a lot. Then I die on fire.
Damn.
Okay, so now I am just kind of moving across quickly to the end of the game.
Okay.
So not the end, but a bit further on, where you can see we've taken point A and B. Now we're back at C. So just so you can see we're in the middle of the map and the push is going pretty well, all things considered.
You've managed to turn things around in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's just pushing forward hard. And that's what I was saying about momentum as well. Once you've got that charge, once all your players are kind of coalesced in one area and everyone's kind of working in tandem and it's all going in sync.
Do you know what, Dom? This has a great message, and that message is never give up. Never give up, because you just never know.
You never do. That's absolutely true. Like there are games where people will quit out, wouldn't they? And they'd be like, we're done.
Well, you were pushed all the way back virtually. If they'd have captured that last point, it will be over. Now look at it.
You're playing this game. You're looking to the side. You're seeing everyone else is playing with you. Visible beads of sweat dripping from their heads. It's like, come on, we can do this. We can push back.
Wow. It was that intense.
So yeah, we've done this. We've shown this mode off on the Soissons map. It happens on. It can happen on Rupture, and it can happen on Fort de Beau, and it just kind of comes together, and it really shows off that Frostbite, that dice design that Battlefield has become really well known for.
So on each map, is Frontlines always a kind of strip that's been cut out? Is it always sort of a...
Yeah, it's kind of like a very straight path that's going to be very clear for you to you need to get from here to here to here to here.
There's no snaky lines or anything?
Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. Yeah, there can be snaky lines, but still, it kind of... The visual language kind of guides you through, you know what I mean? So you can definitely feel...
always a clear path.
There's like a road that kind of, it suggests for you to do.
I just thought, because this one's so effectively so straight...
Yes, absolutely.
I imagine they were all like that, just like a sliver of land.
Just gonna hammer forward, onwards, constantly.
No, but each one's different. Okay, that's also interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
Good to know.
So we're at point C now, just about to take it back over. It's edging closer.
Yay! Frontlines capture, boom.
And
you got 2 guys down in there. Come on, Dom,
this fiery hell building.
medic thing.
Of course, it's what I do.
The medic thing. There we go.
Play as you're supposed to, man. Play as you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But also, I think this mode, you see me play as medic most of the time, but I did go support for a little while as well, especially when the vehicles come out. Yeah. Because then you can just fix them up and keep.
That's my jam.
I really support.
Yeah.
Do you like the kind of the more rapid fire?
Yeah.
I guess they're quite versatile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll admit I'm a bit shit at these games, so I need all help I can get. So a rapid fire weapon. Yeah, that's more my speed.
So right now I've just kind of merged to the very end as well.
This is a cool weapon, sorry.
This is the new sniper.
That looks cool as shit.
It's absolutely lethal. It's amazing.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, I'll just push forward very to the end so you can see we're taking the sector back, and we just got the fucking yes, we got it. Yeah. But this is the new Battlefield They Shall Not Pass DLC, and it's coming out on the 14th for premium pass holders and the 28th for everyone else.
And you won.
And we won.
Well
That's quite nice. Good end to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.